Want to green up your space no matter the size? Let's dive into the world of container gardening, a practice that's not only practical but also packed with perks. First and foremost, container gardening is the epitome of flexibility. You can grow a wide variety of plants from blooming flowers to lush vegetables, all in the comfort of your own home. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a tiny balcony, container gardening adapts to your environment, allowing you to make the most of your available space. One of the greatest advantages of container gardening is its accessibility. Traditional gardening may require bending, kneeling, or even heavy lifting. But with container gardening, you eliminate these physical strains. Your plants are always within arm's reach, making it perfect for those with mobility issues, or simply those who prefer a more comfortable gardening experience. But the benefits don't stop there. Container gardening is also incredibly space efficient. By growing vertically or stacking containers, you can maximize every square inch of your space. Think of it as your own personal high-rise for plants. This space-saving aspect is particularly beneficial for urban dwellers, where outdoor space is often limited. And let's not overlook the cost-effectiveness of container gardening. Starting a garden from scratch can be a hefty investment, but with container gardening you can start small and expand gradually. Plus, containers can be anything from specially designed pots to repurposed items like old buckets or even shoes, making it a budget-friendly option. Finally, there's the joy of experimentation. Container gardening allows you to easily trial and error different plant combinations, locations, and care routines. If one setup doesn't thrive, simply adjust and try again. It's a constant journey of discovery and learning, making gardening an exciting adventure rather than a chore. Container gardening truly opens a world of possibilities no matter the size of your space. So why not give it a go? It's time to roll up your sleeves, gather your containers, and get ready to transform your space into a green oasis. The first step in your container gardening journey is choosing the right containers. Now, the world of containers is vast and varied. From rustic terracotta pots to sleek metal planters, there's a container for every aesthetic and every plant. Let's start with materials. Terracotta, a classic choice, is breathable, which means it's great for plants that don't like to sit in wet soil. But remember, terracotta can dry out quickly in hot weather, so it might require more frequent watering. On the other hand, plastic pots are lightweight and retain moisture well, making them perfect for thirsty plants or gardeners who can't water as often. However, they don't offer the same breathability as terracotta, so make sure your plant is okay with that. Then we have wooden planters. These provide a natural, rustic look and are excellent insulators. But wood can rot over time, so ensure it's treated or lined to increase longevity. Now let's talk size. The size of your container should be dictated by the plant you're growing. Small pots are perfect for herbs or individual flowers, while larger containers can host shrubs or even small trees. There's a rule of thumb here. The bigger the container, the less you'll need to water. Finally, let's discuss drainage. This is crucial. No matter the material or size, your container should have adequate drainage to prevent waterlogging. Some pots come with holes while others may need to be drilled. But remember, no drainage could mean a death sentence for your plants. So, when choosing your container, consider the material, size, and drainage. Think about what your plants need, but also consider your lifestyle. If you're away often or live in a hot climate, you might opt for a plastic large container. If you want a rustic look and have time for regular watering, a small terracotta pot might be your pick. With the right container, you're already halfway to a successful container garden. The next step is choosing the right soil mix and plants for your containers. This is where the magic happens. When it comes to soil, not just any dirt will do. Container gardens require a special blend of soil that's lightweight, yet rich in nutrients. A good mix often includes peat moss, compost, and perlite or vermiculite. This combination provides aeration, moisture retention, and nutrients, all essential for your plant's health. Now let's talk about picking the right plants. This is where your personal touch comes into play. But before you let your creativity run wild, there are a few things you need to consider. First, think about the light conditions in your space. Some plants thrive in full sun, others prefer partial shade, and some can tolerate low light. Choose plants that match your light conditions to ensure they flourish. Next, consider the size of your containers. Large plants need more root space, so they are best suited for big containers. Small pots, on the other hand, are great for herbs, succulents, and other small plants. Remember, it's all about balance. A huge plant in a tiny pot or a small plant in a massive container can look out of proportion. Lastly, think about how much time you can devote to caring for your plants. Some plants require more attention than others. For instance, vegetables often need daily watering and regular feeding, while succulents are more low maintenance. Choose plants that fit your lifestyle to ensure you can give them the care they need. In essence, successful container gardening is all about creating the right environment for your plants. It's about providing the right soil, choosing plants that fit your space and lifestyle, and then nurturing them with love and care. Remember, plants are living beings, and like all living beings, they thrive when their needs are met. Choosing the right soil and plants is crucial for a thriving container garden. So take your time, do your research, and most importantly, enjoy the process. After all, gardening is not just about the destination, it's about the journey. Now it's time to get your hands dirty and start planting. Let's begin by preparing your selected container. First, cover the drainage hole with a small piece of mesh or a coffee filter to prevent soil from escaping. Then, fill your container about 1/3 of the way with your chosen soil mix. Next, gently remove your plant from its nursery pot. Be careful not to pull on the stems or leaves, as this could damage the plant. Instead, turn the pot upside down while cradling the plant in your hand. Then gently squeeze the sides of the pot to loosen it. Once your plant is free, place it in the container. The top of the root ball should be about 1 inch below the rim of the container to allow room for watering. Fill in around the plant with additional soil, pressing lightly to eliminate any air pockets. Remember, the soil level should not cover the base of the stem. After planting, give your plant a good soaking. This helps to settle the soil and ensures that the roots make good contact. But remember, overwatering can be just as harmful as underwatering. To prevent this, water only when the top inch of the soil feels dry to the touch. Maintenance is equally important. Feed your plants with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer every 2 weeks during the growing season. This gives them the nutrients they need to grow strong and healthy. Pruning is another key maintenance task. Regularly remove dead leaves and flowers to promote new growth and keep your plants looking their best. If you notice any diseased or pest-infested leaves, remove them immediately to prevent the problem from spreading. And there you have it. You're well on your way to mastering the art of container gardening. Just remember, every plant is unique, so pay attention to their individual needs for light, water, and nutrients. With proper care and maintenance, your container garden will flourish. Now that you have all the knowledge, it's time to start your container gardening journey. We've covered the incredible benefits of this gardening style, from its remarkable versatility to its space-saving magic. The world of container gardening opens up a realm of possibilities, even in the smallest of spaces. We've explored the art of choosing the right container, considering the material, size, and all-important drainage. Remember, your container is the foundation of your garden. It's the stage on which your plants will perform their verdant ballet. We've delved into the science of soil and plant selection. Choosing the right soil mix and the perfect plants for your container garden is crucial. Your soil is the life source for your plants, and choosing plants suited to your particular light and space conditions ensures they will thrive. And we've walked through the process of planting and maintaining your garden. Watering, feeding, pruning. These are the nurturing steps that transform your garden from a collection of plants into a living, breathing ecosystem, a miniature world where nature's magic unfolds right before your eyes. So, armed with this knowledge, you're ready. Ready to create your own lush oasis, to bring a touch of nature into your home or onto your balcony. Remember, the beauty of container gardening is that you're only limited by your creativity. So go ahead, start your container gardening journey today.